weekly show with Shannon Roach
and producer Erin Bowen.
Today we will be discussing Christmas and God and Christmas and God and Bibles and Christmas. Moving on! Okay, so tonight's top story is, of course, Fox News. Tonight we talk about how America has a lack of reading the Bible that sits in many of their homes and the stupidity of Fox anchors.
Somewhere in your home, and I know that because 9 out of 10 of you, according to the Barna Group, say 9 out of 10 of households actually.
Alright, we can forgive her for stumbling on her facts. I mean, I guess it's okay.
But there is a good chance it's collecting dust because a lot of folks, although they revere the Holy Scriptures, may not actually be reading them.
The only reason no one's reading the Bible is because Obama didn't even mention God in his Thanksgiving address.
Meow.
Jeez.
Meow.
What was that? Oh, I guess there's another cat in the station. It's okay, just a little technical difficulties. We'll be fine. And now back to you with God.
Why would he allow so much pain and suffering? Why would he allow such a heinous thing to happen to people who believe in him? Well, someone who does have the answers is Neil Curtis. He's the author of No God, N-O God, and then No God, K-N-O God. And so, thank you for being here.
She's on Fox, people! She'll clean it up, I'm sure of it.
Society, basically speak to the parents and
She's gonna talk about stranger danger?
instill God into the children from an early age.
Oh, no, God.
How does instilling God then into a situation that would create a child who understands what's really going on?
I think that most of these events that happen, they take place in the privacy of, usually in a private place. So, the key is just to maybe tell your children, if things are not open, or if someone's taking you into a room or somewhere that's quiet or private, just to realize that, that's not the right place to be.
I'm sorry, Professor Case, but
Meow.
we can't be having our conferences anymore because it's just not safe for me in a small space with closed doors. Weird, right?
And then to basically, again, plug God back into the situation.
How do I plug God in? Is there an app for that? Oh, wait. You don't know how to do that? Well, I guess we'll just leave it at that. So our next story is about how grateful you were this year.
I think it's so important, Governor, that you get up every day and find something that you can be grateful for. I mean, you may not have...
We can move on.
On the inside, God will give you peace. You don't let yourself get negative and bitter and start complaining. God gives you the strength to make it through those hard times. But there are hard times that kind of are pretty hard.
During hard times, the hardest hardship is the war on Christmas.
Well, some parents say the war on Christmas is underway at a Texas school district. Learning in the classroom. Do they have a point?
Well, I don't think that Santa Claus has been storming classrooms, interrupting the teachers from teaching. So, Santa's coming to town! Oh my God! So that hasn't happened. I mean,
We do have that statement of the spokesperson that you're talking about, so let me play it for our viewers and we'll get you to respond.
Any of the current icons that are out there, like Santa Claus or Christmas trees or snowflakes or any of those other icons that we all use are fine for the classroom. We even would like Santa Claus to come visit the school, but we're just asking that there not be any interruptions to the instructional day.
He sounds pretty reasonable, David. I mean, he's wearing a Santa hat, for crying out loud. He says that Santa can visit the classrooms, but let's face it, when Santa comes in, you are a little distracted from math or spelling or reading or whatever you had been doing.
Santa's coming to town! Oh my God! Sure, that's right. But this isn't about really Santa Claus just coming to school. It's about you can't pass cards around because there might be a religious message, which just seems nonsense that you're going to presume that a religious message necessarily goes with every card.
David's completely correct. Now, why would cards have religious messages when they are associated with a religious holiday? Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Well, it seems we're out of time in our 24-hour news station. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Hello! This is the weekly show. Today we will be discussing...
Meow.
I'll do the cat thing again. Alright. We should have worked. Okay. Hello, this is the weekly show. It's Shannon Roach.
And I'm Erin Bowen, producer.
No. This is the weekly show with Shannon Roach. You're the worst.
This is why you don't have to.
This is the weekly show with Shannon Roach. All you have to say is, and producer Erin Bowen.
This, if you can't, oh goodness, it's hard to see. This is the cat that rampaged viciously throughout the studio during the production. Thanks, Nicole. It's my lovely cat.
There was Christmas and God and Bible's no difference. There was Todd and Christmas and a girl named Lisa.
And David, don't forget about David.
But do you recall the best part of it all? This is the weekly show. I better get extra credit for this.